Good morning, everyone. My name is OldSkuleNerd, and I know I've been away for a few days, and there was a pretty good reason, and I'll tell you more about that later. But right now, it's Napalm A to Z, because it's Monday. And today, well, we're in the B's, everybody, and we're going to start off the B's with Beyond the Black.
It's time for reaction. Welcome in. Old School Nerd.
Beyond the Black. I don't know much about this band, saw them on the list. I put forth a poll on Patreon, and the Patreons said, hey, the song you want to do is Through the Mirror. And I'm like, ooh. Our other Napalm A to Z will be Battle Lore, but I'm going to do that one on Thursday because they're a throwback. 2 for 1. So we're going to do this one right now, and then I have an extra bonus Napalm right after this one in a couple of hours, so stay tuned for that one. The new one from the Agonist, which is gonna be incredible. Okay, if my voice sounds a little rough when you go who for a full hour and 20 minutes, you kind of lose a little bit. You'll see what I'm talking about later. Okay, let's get into it. This is Napalm A to Z. The song is called Through the Mirror. My name is OldSkuleNerd. Check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all the social media posts, the Patreon link for those who want to help support the channel, and all that interesting stuff I'm going to be posting there this week from the trip we just did. 2,400 miles to see 2 bands, eat cheese curds, play putt-putt. It's a lot. It was a lot. It was a crazy story. And then I'm going to talk to you about the Uranus Fudge Factory. It's a real place. Okay, here we go. Beyond the Black. Name of the song, Through the Mirror.
Watch you spin in your veils of protection. Layer on layer of dark colors unwind. Shake them off, but you never forget them. Show your scars to the mute and the blind. Only showing your face to the lonely. Wear a mask for the mask is so cold. Choosing roads that are broken and stony. Let me tell you my dreams of our destiny. Speak to me, sing to me, bear your soul in me. Step through the
Wow.
mirror, join me inside. Run to me, stay with me till eternity. Show me the face that you hide. You hide. Oh, you are wandering spaces in limbo, hearing words from the voice in your head. Give a sign and I'll open the window. Step outside and I'll hold you instead. Only shine your face to the lonely. Wear a mask for the master so cold. Choosing roads that are broken and stony.
All right, let's count all the things that are completely metal in this song, okay? Sleeveless shirt, tattooed sleeves. Oh, black armbands, playing the guitar. Even though he has ginger hair, we're not gonna let he's just up front saying, "Look, I'm the soulless one. I'm up front." Long-haired bass player, power stance, leather jacket. That's always good. Leather cut vest, long hair draped down. Another power stance playing that guitar. Pretty cool. Okay, let's talk about things that are not metal. I knew Justin Bieber was a drummer. I didn't know he was the drummer for this band. Sorry, bro. I'm just picking with you. It's the hair. Hey, it's a personal design choice. I mean, look at mine. Mine ain't nothing to talk about, so I can't say shit, right? Oh, yes, I can. It's my reaction channel. Oh, the other thing that is not very metal about this whole situation is that bedazzled microphone. You didn't need to do it. Now, don't get me wrong. You've got this whole glittery, black, shiny, sparkly outfit going on, girlfriend, and it's awesome. Bedazzled microphone, we're going to leave that to Beyonce and maybe Celine Dion. But other than those two critiques, I like everything about this song. Would I like it to be a little bit harder? Maybe, but here's the thing. If the music is any harder or any faster, then it's Unleash the Archers. Right? If she starts, she has a low resonance, nice rich tone that she can belt. So one of the keys about this that makes it so interesting is Napalm and of course Nuclear Blast and a few other labels have a lot of metal bands with powerful male lead singers, but there's an increasing number of these powerful female singers, all the way from Flori Jansen, all the over here in Finland, Nuclear Blast and Nightwish, all the way here to Napalm, where you have Brittany Slays, you've got Melissa Bonney. I mean, and the lead singer for The Agonist. There is like a whole list of amazing females, and it's impressive, and I do like it. This is again similar to that storytelling epic style that the biggest band in the world that does this right now, of course, we know is Nightwish, but there's a lot of bands that are doing this where they're singing, it's musically proficient, the vocalist is always there, and it's just epic sound, strings, guitars, big drums, big voice, and a bedazzled microphone.
The fuck, Richard?
I know, but if you saw some of the stuff I saw in Missouri yesterday, you wouldn't be all that upset about it. More on that later. Continue. All right, that's pretty cool. Now, the reprisal guitar solo after the end of that reprisal chorus where she just accompanied it with the voice to where they kind of harmonized together. It's a classic duo that goes all the way back to the 1980s Heart duo, where the band of Heart and Ann and Nancy Wilson would do these collaborations between Ann singing and Nancy playing the guitar, and they would do those walk-ups with the guitars and vocals, and it made everybody love the band, and with good reason, because it's an amazing talent that they do. This band does it as well. So, is it a playlist band? Yes, for me it is, but specific ones. This is not a sound that I'm going to put pretty much in the gym. It's not a, push through a couple more reps on the heavyweight kind of song. But road trip with the kids, with my daughters. My daughters love the power female singers, and this is a great accompaniment. Great band. They're tight. They sound really, really good together. But when you're dealing with a band like this, I learned a really valuable lesson this weekend about a new band that we discovered who was opening for The Who. And they're opening for The Who right now. The Who is still touring. If you get a chance to check out The Who from Mongolia, there's a band that's opening for them that I listened, and I'm doing a reaction to their song, their video, and they're better live than on their recorded stuff. There's a lot of these bands throughout Napalm Records. Unleash the Archers. I have yet to see them live. But again, I've been told, as awesome as their songs are on the album and in their videos, they are way better live. There's some kind of energy that gets released when you do it live. And some of it has to do with this. This band here, as you can see them, 2 guitarists, bass player, drummer, amazing vocalist. Do you see a keyboard player? No. So what happens is when they go on tour, they either have to do keyboards on a backing track, which some people love, some people hate. Or they just have to carry the entire tune with bigger guitars, bigger drums, more on the bass, and she just lets loose. If that's the case, you have one of those situations where you're like, you know what? I love them on the album, thought they were really good on the video. But man, did you see them live? It was so big. It's just something that a lot of these bands are really good at. So we're going to return to Beyond the Black at some point, and when we do, I want to find a live performance of something. I want to see how they translate from these epic ballads with amazing vocals, and do the vocals hold up on the live performance? They probably do. A lot of these heavy metal and symphonic and epic metal female singers are just as amazing live as they are, on recording. So you don't have to worry about that. But I just want to know how they handle the fact that, do they do it as symphonic with all the keys on a backing track, or do they just let loose? I asked this because I'm going to be talking about it on my Patreon. There's a couple videos coming up on Patreon about the 2 bands that we saw this week, this last weekend. And the opening band for The Who, They blew us away live. And then I saw their recorded stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. They're better live. So check them out. If you see them live, do it. Okay. This was Napalm A to Z. Beyond the Black. Enjoyed this. And when my kids get back from school, they're going to love this too. We'll see you guys later.